certain extent, the cost of living is the cost of lockdown, is it not?
Well, sure. We didn't get all that for free. You know, a lot of people took vacations. They went home. They didn't work. And meanwhile, governments just printed a lot of money. So we created more money. We produced fewer goods and services. Prices have to go up. I mean, we don't get stuff for nothing. So if we're going to have less stuff, but more money to buy the stuff, then the only thing that can give are prices. And prices have to go up to reflect all the new money that's been put into circulation and the absence of goods and services that have been produced to buy.
So that while all the governments were trying to be caring to their citizens, they were ultimately just quintupling the cost of basic items like bread and milk and petrol and so forth. In other words, because they know about economics and the average citizen doesn't, they must surely have known where this was going to wind up, and very quickly.
Well, I don't think they know too much. They're just trying to do what's politically expedient. You know, the correct policy response to COVID, forgetting about the lockdowns and all that, if people were producing less, they needed to consume less. Governments needed to cut spending during COVID. We needed to do the opposite of what we actually did. We needed people to stop going out and spending money, but instead we encouraged them to spend money, even though we were also encouraging them to stop working. So they weren't being productive, yet they were spending more money than when they still had jobs. So this was a policy disaster in the making. I called it out in real time. When the governments first started doing this back in early 2020, I said exactly what the consequences were going to be, and here we are.